Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome here. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides what's going on around you, what loving messages they have for you. It is a general reading, so let's just see what they want you to know at this time. Let's call in our guide. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What is it that you want me to know? What is it that you need me to hear? I am listening for you now. A doorway, an opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So there we go. You know, just the doors are opening, the gates are opening, things like that, right? So sometimes it's just it's circumstances, Spirit's saying. It's changes in situations. There's a change around you. So it would be the person who moved recently, changing jobs, moved to a different area. So changes all around you is how they're saying it. So let's see what they're saying. I have trust. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves trust, so they have to earn your trust a little bit. You want to give, you don't want to be too defensive. You don't want to be too blocked, but you also want to be smart and not get hurt. So you want to make sure that this person is legit and meet them in public places and all those smart things. I have a friendship. This connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into a romance. So sometimes people are just put in our life for a short period of time just to give us companionship or friendship or be able to talk to, not necessarily, you know, to spend the rest of our life with. So don't be disappointed if somebody just came in for a short period, because even that person was important for a reason. But there's always going to be that one that comes in that's meant to be. So that we'll focus on. I like the proposal, an offer. Proposal in the near future comes as a surprise. So is there some kind of door that's about to open? I feel like it's like wishful thinking, you know, like I need this door to open. What's behind the door is this person. So who is this person? Who is this surprise proposal? I'm just going to say a future surprise proposal, because you know, it could be, you know, sometimes people decide they want to be together in a short period of time. You know, they've only been together for a year or less, but they know that it's right. They know that they're not going to want to be with anybody else. You know, they've done this before and they know that this is their person. You know, so it feels like a surprise proposal in your future. So we could just have somebody that we just both know that this is the person I want to be with. So that feels good. That's a good way to start. Nice energy cards for those of you that are looking for a commitment. Spirit, please share with me for my Gemini. What is it that you have for us at this time? I have a 9 of Cups. I have a Tower. I have a Judgment. And I have an 8 of Wands. Yeah, this is a fast-moving energy. Like you may find somebody, you're good, you know, you know what you want, is how I felt. You may have somebody coming into your energy that we go from, we don't even know each other, to realizing we want to spend the rest of our lives together within a very short period of time. I wouldn't be surprised for some of you, not all of you. Some of you maybe want a lot more time, but some of you, the pace isn't going to scare you. I want to go back to this trust. Like not everybody is worth your trust. And if they're not, then end it. Okay. If somebody is tying up your energy right now, if they are inconsistent, they are stringing you along, they're breadcrumbing you, they're not sincere, you know there's something else going on, Spirit just said, trust your own intuition. You know, it's like they're not in your league is how it just came into me. Like that person isn't ever going to be good enough for you. Okay. So you want to be careful with this energy, because when you tie up yourself with somebody who you're not supposed to be with, it prevents you from finding this. Okay. So you want to make sure that you have that clean slate, you're available. I like this kind of what's behind the door number one energy, because it feels like a lot of surprises. Look at all these boxes. Like, life is about to hand you a lot of gifts. And it could be all wrapped up in this one person, but this person could bring with them children. They could bring with them a beautiful home. They could bring with them their own family, their friends, the time that we have together. So it's not just material things. It's what this person brings to your life, right? And this person could bring a lot of gifts to your life. They could, you're going to change their life, and they'll change yours, So, but the gifts could be coming in a different way, that you never had children in your life, but they have children. So now you become a step parent. You have the opportunity to be a step parent in your lifetime, or a grandparent to children, So it's a feeling of gifts that you never anticipated in your lifetime. I have a Hierophant. I have a Death card, Tower and Death, after an ending. I have a Two of Cups. This person comes to you after I've cut ties with somebody else. So, or vice versa. They just cut ties with somebody and then they find you. So it's definitely after they've moved on. So I've got this, somebody is moving on from a situation it's almost like in order to find you. I had to end something. Now, you may be aware of an ending. Some of you may know that this person has to end something, otherwise you're not going to be with them. It's like, I'm not interested in you until this is gone away. So that could be part of the equation, is that they said some kind of change in circumstances is what they said to me right from the beginning. So if somebody just ended something in order to be with you, then that's probably what we're talking about. I want to build a life with you. I see a life with you. This is more of I don't want to let this pass. I don't want you to be the one that gets away. I don't want you to be the one that I regret that I didn't move forward with, or that I should have done something, when I met you. So timing is everything. It really is. You have to look at, everything that's going on around you when somebody comes into your life. Can I be with this person? Can this person be with me? The circumstances have to change. Those are things that we all take a look at. I have love letters, messages. I have sunset kisses. I just felt for a second there like I don't want to say sneaking around, because that would make me feel like a third-party situation, but there's a part of me that feels like it's not 100% clean slate either. So I'm going to places where I'm hoping nobody sees us, or I'm hoping that we don't bump into anybody we know for some reason. So I don't know if I like that energy, and maybe I want that to be gone. I want to be able to be free and go with you wherever we need to go, and not worry about if somebody sees us, it's going to get back to so-and-so, something like that. I have PDA. Yeah, so it's not that we're out there doing PDA, but if somebody sees us in public, that somehow it's going to get back to somebody. So I don't know if I like that. I have a scavenger hunt. And in this map, it's almost like we've got to go to a faraway place to be together. So I do feel like I'm hiding. I don't know if I like the energy of I'm hiding. So maybe that's what has to end, is that Um, there's a sense of I won't be a secret you won't be a secret anymore. Okay. That maybe they didn't want their ex-wife to know about you, or they're going through a divorce and they don't want their wife or husband to know about you, even though they're separated, even though they're living alone. They just don't want anybody to be upset. So yeah, there's a sense of I won't be a secret. I don't. I think that has to change. New things, new recipes, doing different things. You know, maybe doing some of the same things I did with somebody else, but it feels different this time. So maybe I'm making the same food, but it's a new recipe. You know, it's sometimes we do the same thing, the first kiss, the first date, the first time we make love, but because it's a different person, it feels so different. So maybe that's what we're experiencing. I have good morning texts. I have good communication with this person. I have wine tasting. I want to go and grab a drink somewhere with you. Maybe we meet late at night, or we meet at off hours and get a cocktail together. I have a gentleman, somebody treating you right, somebody treating you with, respect is how I feel. So that feels good. I want to go back to, there's a sense, like I said, of the sunset kisses, the love letters, the I won't be a secret. There's definitely a sense of I won't be a secret. I deserve more. So I'm getting to a place where if you need me in your life, or you want me in your life, I deserve the utmost respect, and I should be able to go anywhere with you. I should be able to be with you in public. I should be able to see your family and your friends. I'm not going to be a secret. So I feel like that's something that's important, and it's more of a respect thing. And I feel like your person understands that, maybe it's a circumstance and it's temporary, that, these things are happening, but I feel like it's something that we both know has to end. Spirit, please share with me. I have a King of Swords, a Ten of Wands. I have a Justice card, and I have a Five of Pentacles. The King of Wands came into me as it's just hard right now for some reason. It doesn't mean it's going to be hard. It could be a situationship of some kind. It's just hard right now for some reason. And I guess we both are looking at it as a temporary situation, or somehow we'll get through this and we'll be together. But it's frustrating. I feel frustrated. I feel it's taking longer than I ever thought it would, something like that. And I feel like I'm just, wondering, are we really going to be together? This feels like it's promises of a future. It feels like that future proposal. And I feel like this, whether they're asking you specifically, proposing yet, or they're just talking about, we're going to be together, we're going to spend our life together, I want to be with you. I do feel like this king is being very sincere when they say these things, but I also feel like they have a lot on their mind. They have a lot going on behind the scenes, that maybe they're sharing some of it with you, but maybe not all of it, because they don't want to get you involved, something like that. But I do feel like there's a sense of time, like how long is this going to go on for? I feel like I'm very frustrated with that. They're saying things will get better. It's not forever. It really, truly is temporary. And they're sharing with me some jumpers. So we got lots of jumpers. Let's just see. Page of Swords, High Priestess, Lovers, Magician, Four of Swords, Emperor. So Yeah, I mean, I think we just have to keep talking about that. I think we're supposed to be together. Intuitively, I feel like we're supposed to be together. The waiting is the hardest. I do feel like I have found the right one. I do feel like there's nothing like this love, something like that. It's my true soulmate, and I'm not going to walk away from it. But I do feel like it's harder than I thought it would be. It didn't come to me the way that a normal love comes in, or it didn't come to me without some logistics and circumstances. Like I said, it could be a situation of some kind that we both have to just work through and give it time. They're sharing. Spirit, what else do you need us to know about this connection? I have first aid kit. Be equipped for sudden needs ahead of time. A little bit of an urgency. Yeah, there's a sense of when. There's a sense of I want to repair things. I want things to heal. I want to feel better about things. Maybe it's starting to make you feel upset, in some way. So therefore I need the first aid. Somebody help me, heal me. I have balloons, a surprise event. Okay, so maybe they're going to surprise you with something. This feels like a new home. It feels like I've got a new apartment, or I made a big decision, or maybe I went out and rented a house and said, hey, come on over. And maybe they wanted to surprise you with something exciting. Look, I've got my own space, and I'm out, I'm out of my house from my ex. I'm truly separated from them now. I'm not even in the house anymore, so something could be a big surprise, and sometimes people just have to do those things on their own. I have a dining room. Savoring the moment is how I feel. Like there's going to be a day that we spend different moments together, whether it's just day to day, eating meals, sitting at the kitchen table. I feel like that's important to me. I just want like a routine. Okay, so the routine, I feel like, is something I'm wishing for. I feel like I just want to be normal, within a relationship of some kind. And I have a candlestick. Focus on this burning flame. That's what I'm going to say. There's a burning flame between the two of you. Okay. Could be a twin flame connection. Maybe we can't walk away from this. Maybe we never could walk away from this. But it's a burning flame. So focus on the fact that you've got a flame with somebody, that you're actually that excited with somebody, that you're willing to change your life for them, or they're willing to change their life to be with you. Spirit, please share with me. You make me feel like the luckiest person in the world. Beautiful. I dream about you. I dream about a life with you. I would say that. You will forever be my always. I love that. We've tried to run from our love, but our souls crave this magic. Yeah, there's a part of me that says I've tried to push this away because I got tired of the waiting, or I wouldn't be a secret anymore, or I'm tired of being private all the time. So I would say I've tried to push this away, but I can't. You mean the world to me. I feel like somebody's going to make some big decisions in order for you to feel secure in this connection. So I'm going to put this out into the universe for now and ask Spirit to guide you both. And hopefully the circumstances become a little bit easier. And it's that temporary feeling that I'm feeling is going to turn into just us living our lives the way that we should. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, I'm very grateful. If you would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website below, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Check out my other two YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel, my Twin Flame Soulmate channel, for some additional love messages.